Hello everybody, this is Kaiju Kobe, and yeah, I can't believe it either. I'm actually doing figure reviews again. Yeah, it's been so long since I've done a good figure review, and I want to do a good figure review again. And this time, it's on another custom figure. Well, it's just custom painted. And yeah, well, here he is. Yeah, I got my zetton customly painted. Also, that beeping noise that's going on, yeah, it's gonna be throughout the entire episode, because this guy always makes that sound. Yeah. Thank you again so much, Dad. He did an amazing job. He got the red marks on the glowing, and he did the aluminum paint for the antennas, like they actually are. Got the white for the arms and legs. And something that I actually did, actually helped with one of my figures. I just put a little aluminum paint on each and every one of these. Didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. But I gotta be pretty careful with this guy. But yeah. I didn't take a before and after type of picture because I always forget to, even though I want to. So, here's a picture of somebody else's that I have no clue whose it is, but, oh well. Yeah, I know, right? That's what he looked like before. This was the very first paint of him, because it was the cheapest one I could find, and I do have big plans for this guy, so I needed him painted. So, articulation. Nothing too fancy. Arms, go 360. It's, ultra articulation. But instead of the waist, the head moves 360. But this is soft vinyl, and I just got him painted, so I'm not gonna move him 360. There. No, I don't know why I put him right there again. Sizing. Paul is the first opponent. Sorry, I was moving something. Here he is. Ultraman. I'd say that's okay. I think Zetton should be about to there, though. So, no, not really good sizing with Ultraman. Maybe about that big, but yeah, pretty off. I really need to get either a new one or a Bandai, because I cannot take this anymore. Next one. His second most famous opponent, because Ultra Galaxy Neo, bleh. Gamora. Again, does not work. Gamora was actually much taller than Zetton, who was about to hear. One that, for my next figure fight, I know, spoiler, but, I'm going to try and make the trailer soon, but for my next figure fight, he's going to be fighting Tyrant. Tyrant should be about that big. Yeah, he was big. Tyrant was much bigger than Gamora, so he'd be much bigger than Zetton. So, yeah. And to my other two custom painted figures that my dad painted. Silvergun. Again, Silvergun should be about to here. But now that I think about it, Ultraman was actually pretty well sized. He was probably the best one so far. And probably one of my favorite figures. Now, I'm not really sure because, these two never met, but if I were to say, he'd have to be about that big, so it's only a couple centimeters off, so I'd say that's pretty good. Also, that sound effect, he really doesn't make in the show. Zilfrated. And another Ultraman monster. Geronimon. About I'd say Geronimon should be about that big. I'm going by the shoulder height because most of the actors, their shoulders were like on par. Most of the suit actors. So, yeah, I'd say this isn't too good, but gotta look at the sizing. And finally, one that I'm basically just showing off, so I'm just gonna put Zetton over here. I got this SH Monster Arts figure a while ago, and I'm not sure why I haven't revealed him yet, but I put him in this certain mode because my Shigokin one, I already have in his first form, but here he is, Monster Arts Gigan. That would be an awesome team up. Maybe I will someday, I'm not really sure. Don't, take that as a hint, I'm actually not sure. But yeah, I just wanted to show this guy off. I put him in Mecha Gigan mode, or Chainsaw Gigan mode, because I already have my Shigokin one in normal Gigan form. Now, I'm going to try and make this guy's history. I'm going to skip the original Ultraman because actually there's only one reason. I don't know it. Sorry. But Max, Ultraman Jack. He was a monster controlled by Alien Bat. That's all I remember. But that Zetton was actually a lot weaker for some reason. But anyway, Ultraman Max. The alien Zetton, he was actually planning to release Zetton for a while, but he wanted to test Max's strength first, I believe, because at first he actually released King Joe, and an alien Zetton had his daughter, control King Joe. But we're not talking about King Joe, we're talking about, but anyway, so when he was actually fighting Zetton was beating him up really badly. He was winning by a lot. But then Max's brother, Ultraman Xenon, appeared and helped him by giving him the Max Galaxy. And either it was too much for Zetton, or Zetton didn't have enough didn't get a good reaction time to it. But either way, he killed him. He kills him with the Max Galaxy. And in Ultra Galaxy, at first you see him fighting Gamora, Ella King, and Leetra all at the same time. And he also appeared on the last episode of Ultra Galaxy fighting King Joe Black, and those two teamed up to fight EX Gamora. I am very sorry, I am horrible at history. Then appeared in Ultra Galaxy, the movie, but just very briefly. I think you only see him once. I'm not counting Hyper Zetton or Giganto Zetton, by the way, because I'm just focusing on the Showa suit. But anyway, and his newest appearance was in Ultraman X. I actually saw the video, but episode, last Friday, so I actually know this. Alien Saran, he was disguised as, I forget his name, the host for Ultraman Max. He was disguised as him. My cat's trying to open the door. He was disguised as him, and he was able to control Zetton. He helped X get the Cyber Zetton armor, but the thing is, he tricked him, and the Cyber Zetton armor took over Ultraman X. Then the person inside of Ultraman X, he was able to snap him out of it using the Cyber Ella King electricity, and that snapped him out of it, and it killed him. Like I said, I am horrible with history. Now, detail. As you can see, very good detail. Very good, but I'm not going by a paint job. I'm going by, sculpt, because, custom paint job. Which is amazing, by the way. Got all the bumps that I painted. Got all the ridges in there. He's a smooth figure. I gotta say that. Oh, sorry. I gotta say that much. So, and he didn't really have much texture to him in any of the shows. Now, rarity, this certain one that I have, this is just painted, so, yeah. But before he was painted, he was considerably rare. He was cheaper than the new Zetton at the time, because that was the thing that everybody was going after, and now for some reason everybody's going after Ultra 500. I have no clue why. I hate that line. Figure. But anyway. So, I give this guy a 10 out of 10 because I just love Zetton. He's my favorite Ultra Kaiju. Every single Ultra Kaiju, my absolute favorite right here, just because how much brute force he has, and that's actually one of his powers. I forgot to mention that. It's teleportation, brute force, energy absorption, fireballs, energy reflection, a shield, and I think that's it. Yeah. Sorry everybody, this was kind of a all over the place video, but it was actually a pretty long video. 10 minutes and 10 seconds. If you're wondering how I guessed that, it's on my camera. Mwahehe. That was kind of stupid. But, see you guys. Bye!